Hi, welcome back to Community Hotline. I'm Monica Weitzel, and we're here in Gresham at MetroEast Community Media. And now with me tonight, I have two lovely ladies from the city of Gresham. I have with me Jill Bradley, who is the Gresham Arts Festival coordinator, and her co-coordinator, Tam Driscoll. Thanks for being here.
Good to be here.
You have been on the show before, Tam. It's been
a
while. Jill, this is your first time. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. This is exciting.
Well, good. You know, the Gresham Arts Festival is what used to be the Gresham Art Walk, correct? And I love the Gresham Art Walk, and it was always a very popular event. So tell me how this came about and what's different this year.
Okay.
Who wants to take it away there?
Well, hey, you know, this great event has its roots back in 2001 when Judy Hahn had a vision for bringing more arts down to Gresham and getting people to come down and see historic downtown Gresham. And she built it up with community volunteers over the years, and it's a lot of work.
It's a huge project.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. And finally, Judy said, I need some time to be able to go fishing.
No.
And she would laugh if she was here. And
yeah, she would.
the city has long supported it, and we saw an opportunity to not let it go and to be able to spend some time with some staff who could put some time in to keep the tradition going. So we said, Judy, we will continue the tradition of having an arts event on the third Saturday in July. And we're off and running.
That's great. I think there was a collective sigh of relief when people heard that the city was going to take it over, because it would be a shame. That went from a very small event to, I don't know, how many people last year?
Numbers are
thousands.
10,000, 12,000,
Yeah.
and I think the city recognized that it's really a huge economic infusion to downtown Gresham, but it's one of the largest draws that we have here in our community, and I think the city was committed to not seeing that go away.
Right.
And the beauty of it is Judy and volunteers built 12 years of a strong arts walk that is now the Arts Festival, and we're going to maintain that tradition.
That's great. I'm really glad to see that. So I think that we have some pictures from last year's event or past events, so maybe we could take a look at those, just to give people an idea of what they can expect. Will it be sort of the same format as we've seen in past years? Art booths, all different kinds of art.
Why mess with success,
there you go.
Right? So you love to be able to come downtown, walk around, soak up the atmosphere. It's bright, it's colorful.
It is. And
popping music.
What are we looking at here? This is entertainers.
Right. Yes. So the photo on the right is Get Down Jones, and he did the soul and blues, and you can see him feeling it right there.
Yes.
He did play last year. We brought him back, and this is Wildwood, or The Wildwood. Great, like thigh slapping bluegrass music. Nice. They are new this year. And as with a tradition, what we talked about, Third and Main is going to be like the live entertainment, and it's going to be rotating throughout the entire day.
Great.
And this is Zimba Marimba, and these folks are going to be, they too have played at the Gresham Art Walk, and they're an all-women's Zimba Marimba band. And
I saw them.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
And they're going to be playing near 2nd Street. So if you go from 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we're going to be having activity, music, arts and entertainment, and really keep this. And this is formerly Rachachi. It's now Sister Mercy, and they are a long-standing now Gresham Arts Festival entertainment, and they're great. And then local, Julie McCarl and Bodacious. They've played, I think, year after year. So we're bringing, I think, if you were to attended last year and you were to walk down the street this year on July 19.
July 19.
Let's plug that date.
Okay.
You wouldn't know any different, is our hope. I think that's the goal.
We made a promise that we would not go down in quality.
Good.
We're going to rise it up. We're going to keep people coming in to see Gresham for the first time or the 500th time. Yeah. And to spread the word about us.
Yeah, I was just talking to a gentleman earlier tonight. We're talking about the fact that I live in Portland, but I work in Gresham, and I still have people that say, Gresham, there's nothing out there, and there is. It's the downtown is great. It's adorable.
It's blooming right now.
It is blooming, and there's wonderful businesses down there. And I'll be talking. Our next guest will be talking more about that. But the festival really does bring people into the downtown area and get them to see what
Yeah,
there
it
is to offer
exposes
here.
other businesses. And
Yeah.
how many artists do we have, Jill?
So right now we're at about 125 artists. We're full. We're
Wow.
full on
Yeah.
our space.
Nice.
And they're coming from here, from our back door, some really great talent. And they're coming from Vancouver and Seattle
Up and down the
coast
yeah.
and Bend. We have seen a lot of new artists from Bend and a lot of great talent. Photography, ceramics, paintings,
Pretty much every
jewelry.
medium possible.
Every
wood,
fiber,
metal,
wood.
yeah, everything.
I tell you, it's a great shopping day.
I was just going to say that if you need to
It's a
buy
great
some, if you
shopping
want to do
day.
your early,
Yeah.
Christmas and July shopping, this is the time to do it
Yeah.
because there's some really super stuff there. And it's fun. It's fun because the vendors are always really anxious to talk about their work. You want to ask them about, what is this?
That's
they like-
special. I think
yeah.
one of the special parts of the arts festival is getting to meet the artists. So if you've ever wanted to dabble in photography, you can come and ask someone how they got started, what equipment they use, see what they do, buy some stuff. Yeah, it's really fun.
Right.
I remember Judy used to always be very proud of the fact that you guys took good care of their vendors.
And that was always the
yeah.
feedback that
Yeah.
the artists always felt that they were appreciated, and we're going to be maintaining that tradition. Both Jill and I were volunteers for with the art fest for the art walk, and just kind of keeping that. So I think we know the feel and that, and they
it's
keep coming
important.
back. And like Mike Hill, who's a famous.
We've
I think is
got
famous.
his paintings in our lobby. Yeah.
And he said he's traveled all over the place and done art shows, but he has the best time when he comes to Gresham, and he probably sells some of the most art when he comes to Gresham. So the misnomers of thinking that people don't buy, I think
vendors do well. I
they
think
do very well.
They have consistently said that they feel so supported by the people here that come, that they sell more in the one day than a 2-day festival elsewhere.
That says something.
And having an arts festival it's becoming something that is slipping away if you don't step up and keep it going.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of work though. And so you must have people, you must have sponsors that you have to get to help keep this going, get the volunteers you get. How are you doing on volunteers for the event? Do you need more help with it? You got that all lined up? How does that work? It takes a lot of volunteers
it
to run
does,
that, I know.
and we have a terrific group we're lining up. I'd love to hear from somebody if they want to volunteer, and we have heard from the community. We've had some calls and emails, and it's just lovely. It really is. So we're open to that.
It's a fun thing to work on. I've done that before. I've done a booth there before, and it's really fun because if you have two people there and you take a break and you can go walk around, check everything out, and then come back.
It is not a dull moment.
No, and there's music, and then, people are great and they're friendly, and so it's a fun event, and it's only one day, so it's not like it's this huge commitment.
It's a happening day, and we do have a website where there's information on there, GreshamOregon.gov, Arts Festival. And folks can, as Jill said,
Talk
and I
to
think
me.
her contact information is on there. But we really are reaching out to the community, and I think the upshot of this is the community is responding, and it is a community effort. Regardless of who's behind the scene, it takes a community to build this and the support, and we're seeing that with the businesses who have come out to sponsor this event. And just kind of this collaborative approach, because it really isn't, like I said, an economic infusion for the community, for the businesses, so everybody benefits. The more people we get into downtown,
everything.
do the math.
I want to ask in a minute about some of the sponsors, some of the people you've worked with, but we looked at pictures of the entertainers, but we didn't see any pictures of the artwork itself, did we? That we're looking at here. So I think you brought some pictures of some of the art too.
Oh, I hope so. We have a gallery. We have a gallery on our webpage.
So people can look at some samples.
You can see samples of the art, and you can see the artists. Maybe there's someone you're used to seeing, and you want to know if they're coming back. Dean Krauser is going to be there. He's local, fabulous painter, and Nancy Kiltz with her baskets. Nancy, you'll be here.
Good. So if people are looking, I want to see if they have any jewelry. I want to see if they have metalwork, that kind of thing. We'll be able to.
Right.
Okay, now
There it is. Thank you.
And that's the postcard that we have, and if you'd like, you can stop by Gresham City Hall and we can hand you a stack. But there, it shows kind of the array of artists that we have and their names that are listed to, associated with the art. So there is really something, I think, for everyone.
So the website is it's the Gresham Oregon.gov/Arts Festival.
Arts Festival.
Okay. So about the sponsors, the people that you work with, you must have a ton of them.
A lot of people, a lot of hands, helping hands, of which it wouldn't happen without that. And I can tell you that we're very proud of our sponsors, and they are also on our website, and we hope if you're watching the show that you'll go check out the whole list, because it's a lot, and stop by their store and say thank you. We heard about you on this show, heard you're supporting the Gresham Arts Festival. Nice job.
I don't think people think to do that very
Right.
often. That's a really nice thing to do.
I like to shop where I know local people are helping out. And I just wanted to give a tip of my hat to the Gresham Outlook and Pamplin Media Group. They're going to help us with our advertising, and really supportive. Gresham Ford is on board at a high level, as well as Kink Radio. So the region will be hearing about the event.
Good.
And of course, the city of Gresham's there. And then just a whole bunch below, and I don't want to take up any more time on it.
But it is a
you.
community event. It is a community event. And I think art in Gresham is becoming a really big deal. I mean, now, I have the Center for the Arts where they have, musical performances, and they've got artwork in the plaza there. I know that I was talking to Judy about
getting the public art.
The public art in Gresham, and that's so great to have that. I mean,
And Rip Caswell will be here as well with those bronze sculptures that are just
Rip
exquisite.
does
and they're going to be,
amazing work.
there as well.
And they're life size.
And that's,
They're huge.
I think you can safely say that started a little bit with the history, the Gresham Art Walk, now Gresham Arts Festival, of saying we care about art. Art lifts your community up.
It does. It does.
It lets you inspire, it lets you dream, it lets you be creative, and we're going to have it here. We want it here.
Right. It's better than yogurt. You get more culture.
Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so the Gresham
Anyway.
Arts Festival is Saturday, July 19th. Starts at 9 a.m.
Correct.
So get there early.
9 till 5, and it
9
will
till
go.
5.
It'll be hopping, and there's something every hour on the hour.
So you go in one corner, and then the next corner, you go to another, something else. There's always something going on.
Oh, so, and bring your kids and grandkids.
Yes, because we're going to have a children's corner activity on 2nd Avenue. So we have brought back Joe Mishkin, who's the balloon transformer. And then the Roger Witter, the face painter, just seems so
No,
minimalist.
he is an artist. He's an amazing artist.
And then we have Craft Warehouse, who's helping have our, we call them make and take activities for
Oh, because
kids.
they're kind of new in the area.
Yeah, and kids can do crafts as well as adults and take them with them.
Good,
And we're going to have dancing. We have CAD Dance Studios, Folklorico. They're going to do like a little dance performance. So
Well, they've done that. They've done
They have done that
I
as
remember
well.
that. I
Very
remember
colorful.
did they
Very
have some of the
colorful.
kids?
Yes.
They were so cute. Yes.
Yep.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
just wanted to take them all home.
You know,
They were
because
so
we
cute.
try to bring in addition to the artist, culture through music and dance too. It's all part of the whole art scene. And it's there that day, Saturday, July 19th.
And we'll plan on good weather.
Yes.
Of course. It's,
But the rain or shine, the show goes on.
Yeah.
And it has drizzled a little bit, doesn't stop the crowds from coming.
no,
It won't
it's-
rain.
it'll
don't
still
worry.
be
That's
fun.
what hats
you-
and umbrellas are for.
Oh, that's what they're for. Thank you,
Yeah.
Tam.
You're welcome.
Anything else that we've forgotten to mention? Because I think this sounds like it's going to be a great event, as always.
Well,
It is.
we have the mayor kicking off the event at 9:45, even though it starts
Okay.
at 9. We're going to
Let them sleep in a little longer.
let them do that. And but essentially live performances all day long. Kids, wonderful art, over 125 artists. And I think it's a day not to be missed in downtown Gresham.
Invite your friends over from out of town, from Vancouver or Tualatin or wherever.
on
And
your
say, come to
Facebook
Gresham
page.
this
That's right,
day.
that's right.
And go walk around, enjoy downtown.
Sounds good. Okay, well, I'll probably see you there. So
Great.
thanks very much,
Thank you.
Tam
Thanks,
and Jill. It was
Monica.
great to have you on, and we'll see you on July 19th,
Great.
if not around town. Thanks for watching this segment of Community Hotline. There are lots of things going on in Gresham and East County. We'll have a little bit more information about that if you come back in just a couple minutes.